I say they done fucked up. Nah, they done let you back in
Yeah.
there.
God, no.
You on the Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah. Well, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
God, no.
connect. Alright. Is it showing you connected up top? No, you're not connected, but fuck it. We live now. Go ahead.
All right. Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. All right. And again, Shalom. As you can see from the title of this lesson, the Yahawah's laws made us gods, and the elites know it, man. That's why when you look out through history, when you look out through all these different accounts in the scriptures, even unto this day, Esau always comes up against us through the law, man. He's always trying to be the accuser of the brethren, making sure you're going off because he knows that's your ultimate power source. Right? When you're keeping the law, when you're following Yahawah Shem's commandments.
I'm gonna check it. You go ahead.
Right? It's Revelations.
We good.
It's Revelations 13. All right, of course, we're going to start off with the centerpiece of prophecy. It's Revelation 13 and 15. I'm straight to the point. All right, Revelation 13 and 15, and it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? And he gives life to that image by getting you to go off from the Lord's commandments. Man. The main ones giving life to this image, yeah, Esau has his government system and all this. But what is it ultimately doing? Getting you to stray away from the law. All right, so he can always point the finger and say, oh, they ain't doing right. You have no reason to save them. Okay, they eating pork, they taking this juice and everything, man.
Yeah, you just wanna steal your blessing away. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got that jealous nigga that's around you, and he know that you finna get drafted or some shit. You know, just whatever. And you know, y'all throw a little party or something, you know, to celebrate you getting drafted. Esau is that motherfucker that's gonna post some type of drugs or something in your drink, you know, get you to drink it. And then next thing you know, you go to the little thing, they give you a little blood test or a drug test. You lay around there and you feel it. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be the main one. Oh, you okay? Oh man, don't tell me you blew it. Oh, but in his mind, he like, yeah, you know. And then on a grand scale, that's what the so-called white man is doing in the nation of Israel. You know, he wants that blessing, and he's envious and angry and outraged that the Lord gave us that blessing. Right? You know, you got it, right?
Right. Verse 16, and it says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor.
You can read that normal rate. Yeah, I like this. You right.
Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? That charagma, man, it's talking about that RFID chip now. Right? It says that no man might buy or sell, save that he has the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right, which is the RFID chip that y'all people know of right now. Okay. But the thing is, before we get up to that, you know, that's according to the Bible, the RFID chip is the MARK of the beast. Okay. Now, fast forward into what's going on in 2021, doesn't that sound very familiar? Is that not what he's doing with this so-called juice? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing? He's causing what? Small, great, rich, poor, free and bond to receive some juice. You know? So there is no gray area with, well, you know, what if I just take the juice and don't get the charagma?
No.
I mean, the juice is a part of the charagma. You just taking phase. You just took the beginning phase of it. So you already got that system working in you already. It's not the ultimate, but all that shit
crucial.
Is detrimental for that I'm gonna just say the chip or for the charagma, man. Okay. Now, when you go through our history, every time the so-called white man had us in slavery or whatever, he always forced us to do what? Go against our laws. Huh? Go against our laws. Remember Antiochus? When you go there to the Apocrypha, you know, he always forced us to break the covenant that the Lord made with us. And why? Because when you go back to Genesis, he know that that promise was given into us. That blessing was given into us to inherit the kingdom of heaven. You know, to be the sole rulers of the earth. You know what I'm saying? like Esau knows these things, man. And that's what pisses him off. That's why when he look at us, it's like it's a spiritual hate. They don't even understand why they can't stand us, man. But when you go in the scripture, it explains why, man. Why we can never be one, man. We will never be one. And the more you Negroes try to link with these Edomites, the more furious the Lord become, man. Jake just want to be up on a goddamn cracker, man, just to say that you got some validation in this society, man. Oh, sorry ass niggas, man. Okay. So all he wants to do is defile us, man. He wants to defile the Lord's temple so he can stay at the top. Okay. Go ahead.
It's Romans 9 and 13.
I got you right here. Romans 9 and 9. It says, for this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, is the point. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. And that's what Esau don't understand, because Esau is trying to get it about works, dirty works, evil works, mischievous works, but nevertheless, Esau is trying to get it about works, man. And what is he trying to do? He's trying to poison y'all asses, right? Bugging y'all asses out mentally, psychologically, spiritually. You know, keep niggas running up and down the goddamn court or a fucking football field, chasing some goddamn swine, beating each other up, punching each other in the goddamn skull. You know, turning, just what they call it, punch drunk. You know what I'm saying? And you people are spiritually punch drunk, man. Esau have beaten y'all upside the head so much, so y'all have become spiritually punch drunk, man. When you look at Holyfield talk, when you look at Roy Jones Jr. talk, when you look at Ali, Muhammad Ali. When you look at what's the other dude? James Toney. What's the nigga? Is it Riddick Bowe? I want to say Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe. When you look at all these fucking used to be top shape, world class heavyweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight boxers, these niggas can't even hold a sentence without drooling from them mouth. Literally. They can't even hold their hand fucking still and stuff like that. But that is the state that Yahawah is in. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and well, I ain't gonna say Yahawah. I'm gonna say you 2/3. That's the state you 2/3 in. Y'all are punch drunk. Esau done beat you so goddamn much till you just punch drunk. You know? Go ahead. Oh well. So like I'll read. So it says it was said to her, the elder shall serve the younger. Now, Esau looks at these scriptures and it pisses him off. Esau, the elites, they know that this scripture is talking about them versus us. They know these things. That's why they're in a motherfucking laboratory cooking up that dope for you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why they up in that lab cooking up that dope for the stupid motherfuckers, man. Because of this. This is the source that they want to cut you off from. Well, you can give me Psalms 8:30, y'all. Yeah. This is the source they want to do it, man. So it says, keep going back. So it says, the elder, which is Esau, shall serve the younger. That means the so-called white man or the white race, right, were from the beginning were set up to be our slaves. This is from the Bible. And Esau knows that. He knows that. That's why they push out all these other religions, all of this other bullshit to keep everybody's eyes off the prize, man. This is the prize right here. This is the reason why he doing all them vile acts to destroy y'all ass, man. You know? So it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, you know? And that's what it is. So Esau is that child, that angry child that's just mad at the world because because he didn't get the blessing. My brother got more meat than me. You know, my brother got a better shot than me. My brother got more. You know, it's that fucking jealousy, that envy, and jealousy and envy from Esau. Look how it have grown today, man. To the point he wants to cut off our entire nation. That's what this shit is all about. It is aimed at us. All these other nations are just casualties, man. Y'all others, you fucking heathens out there, y'all just casualties, man. You just extras in a movie. We the fucking target. They want to get you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out of there. All right, go ahead.
Psalms 83:1, it says a song or psalm of Asaph, keep not thou silent, O Yahawah, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahawah. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They're proud. Who hate the Lord the most of all nations?
You hate the Lord, man.
You know, the other nations, the Lord ain't dealing with none of y'all anyway. But Esau got a special hate for the Lord, man. And he was created to be that way. Look how he hates us. He hated Yahawah. You know? He had the Israelites in slavery up under the Roman Empire. Yahawah was in servitude to the Romans. He said it out of his own mouth. Render to Caesar what is Caesar's.
This shit for him.
Go ahead.
Verse 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And that crafty counsel goes back to this. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. And it also goes back to Genesis when he vowed the days of my father
warning for my father Jacob I had hand.
For my father Isaac. I had hand. For I shall slay my brother Jacob. Right? And Esau, guess what? He has held on to that motherfucking vow. But through the spirit of Yahawah, every time Esau think he's about to fill his belly and wipe us out, the Lord always save his people. When you go in 70 AD, they were trying to wipe the Israelites out. They were trying to annihilate us, man. It was dead set on them to wipe our ass completely out. What did the Lord do?
He let you flee into the mountains, man.
You know? Give me that in Matthew 24 right quick. It's how the Lord always. Matter of fact, you ain't got to get that. Get Revelation 12 right quick. Revelation 12. This how the Lord saved our ass in 70 AD from Esau motherfucking ass, man. And he do it. If he did it in the past, what makes you think he's gonna forget about us today? Go ahead.
Revelation 12:1.
No, go straight to the point. Well,
okay.
Where it says the dragon pursued the woman.
All right, this Revelation 12 and verse 4. And it says, and his tail withdrew the third part of the stars of heaven and did cast into the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. And her child was caught up unto Yahawah and into his throne. The woman fled into the wilderness where she had a place prepared.
All right there. So what happened in 7 AD? Did this not happen in 7 AD? This was prophesied before it happened now. Mind y'all, this was prophesied before 70 AD even came to pass. This was already written. All right? Get the one in Matthew 24 where y'all try to say the abomination of desolation right quick. You know?
Matthew 24 and 15.
What it is?
Matthew 24 and 15. No, yeah, I got it right here. It's Matthew 24 and 15. It says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation,
Esau,
spoken of by Daniel the prophet,
which was in the form of the Romans, what it was, Titus, Vespasian, okay, and it was it was another motherfucker that was in the mix with them. Titus, Vespasian, was it Domitian? Might have been but anyway, but during this particular time, okay, This is what Yahawah is warning the Israelites before these motherfuckers came. Before they came and put an end to it, man. Okay? I'm gonna take the brother, let him know we doing the video. Go ahead, huh?
Spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea.
Now, this is the Lord giving us a way out, which the brother read in Revelation, the 12th chapter, right? That we fled into the wilderness. The woman fled into the wilderness away from the dragon, right? Who was the dragon? The ancient Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire. They are reincarnated today. But nevertheless, this is the Lord saving the elect. Go ahead, huh?
Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto him that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
No, that's it. But the point is, that's Yahawah letting the Israelites know that when them fucking Romans come in and they enter into the temples and all that stuff, don't even go in your house to get this, gather that, this, none of that. Get the fuck out of there. And it's already, when you go into secular history, it was already notated that over 1 million Jews fled into what? Africa. That's how y'all Negroes ended up in West Africa, Central Africa, and all that old shit like that, man. You ain't no fucking Hamites. The Edomites ran your ass, forced your ass into Africa. You ran into Africa to survive, to escape from this damn devil. Okay? And after 70 AD, shit, Israel was occupied by heathens all the way up to when we got the when the Dark Ages came. And then during that time, you had Moors and you had Israelites, well, Moors and Christians fighting over the Holy Land and shit like that. So even during the Dark Ages, the Lord ain't give us that perfect kingdom back. You see what I'm saying? We weren't ruling, but we weren't
ruling in righteousness.
We weren't ruling in righteousness, and we wasn't ruling from Jerusalem. That lets you know the Dark Ages wasn't all the way it was supposed to be, man. That's why the Lord allowed their ass to fall. You know, it was set, prophesied for the Esau to be confined for 1,000 years, and it was prophesied for him to be loose for a little season. Okay, we're in that little season right now. Okay, and Esau know it. That's why the scripture says in Revelation 12 chapter, say, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, and of the sea, for the devil coming down to you, knowing that he have but a short time, man. Okay, go ahead.
Got something for you. It's Revelation 11, outside of verse 9, and it says, and they of the people.
Break it. I'm gonna take the brother.
Okay. All right, it's Revelation 11 and 9, and it says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half. All right, and that's that little season that was spoken of, man. That 350 years from 1619 to 1969. Okay, and it says, and shall not suffer the dead bodies to be put in graves. Okay, so that's that slavery period when he was loosed. All right, but this is a point right here. And it says, verse 10, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry and shall send gifts one to another.
And that's what they're doing right now, man. That's why you see all these other nations ruling over us and shit like that, lording over us. You know what I'm saying? All these fucking East Indians. You know, you look up the big in that list, you see all these fucking heathens. You don't see nothing but fucking heathens on there. This type of world richest motherfuckers is nothing but goddamn heathens on that shit, man. You know? And they are all eating a piece of the fucking pie, except for who? Who the one getting the goddamn crumbs? We're not even getting the crumbs. They're not even giving you. These fucking heathens come from the Arabs to the Gooks to the East Indians. They come their black asses over here to your neighborhood, Jake, and treat you like shit. You go in their stores and they get to talking in their languages, talking shit about you. But guess what they're doing? They're eating off you niggas at the same time. That's what all these heathens do. when it comes to you Israelites, whether you the Negro, Latinos, or Native Americans, you always at the fucking bottom, man. Always. And that's not no fucking coincidence. Go ahead.
It says, and make merry and shall sing gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. All right, so they know at one point we was a high level of power, that we had that godlike power, man. So all this is revenge, right? Specifically coming from Esau. Right? At one point when he was in slavery, right? And he know we had this godlike power since the beginning. Right? There's always been that jealousy. Okay, so this was them getting back at us.
Like that song say, jealousy. Yeah. Matter of fact, I told you what that was, the one in the Maccabees, right quick.
All right, gotcha.
Get the one with he was telling them to eat the swine, and yeah, even the wicked Jews consented to it, and all of that stuff, you know. Like history always repeats itself with these fucking devils, man.
All right, this First Maccabees 1 and start at verse 40. First Maccabees 1 and 40, and it says, and I start at verse 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws, so all heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols, and profaned the Sabbath. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
That's what they're doing now. But guess what? We're not in our native land now. We're in America. Yeah. But nevertheless, they doing the same motherfucking thing, are they not?
Take this juice, or else.
Yeah, you know, shave your beard, or else. You know, clean up your clean up your hairline.
Yeah.
make your line nice and neat.
Presentable.
You gotta be there. You go.
Yeah, stay presentable.
Yeah, make your hairline and be presentable. You look all crazy. Like you got all this rough, scruffy hair all in your face. You know, like this society, like Esau, every fucking thing that goes into our daily life in this society is set on us going against the laws of Yahawah shot, because Esau knows that this is our source. When we kept these laws, guess what? We didn't have no sickness, right? We didn't have no motherfucking. I mean, when you died from old age. You didn't have no motherfucking die from gonorrhea. Motherfucking die from AIDS.
HIV.
Die from HIV. All this old stupid ass shit like that. Well, back then, people died from ripe old age. Okay? Why though? Because we was keeping our laws. Even all the way down to the fabric. When you wear fabric, I'm talking about we didn't even wear mixed fabrics and shit. They got health benefits to it. When you wear certain fabrics, they gotta be 100%. You can't have 20% this. I got on this, you know, but this society, this damn devil, he purposely makes stuff like this.
79% polyester.
Yes.
Why?
He purposely do that because he know deep down, but I guarantee you, them elites, they wear 100% fabric. All cotton.
Everything silk and everything.
All linen, all silk. You know what I'm saying? They wearing the best of material, man. And they give us all this. They go up in these stores thinking you gonna get fresh, you know, and you putting all kind of sickness and disease in your body. That's from the fucking fabric that you wear. You can't even brush your goddamn teeth without swine on the goddamn toothbrush. Gelatin in the motherfucking toothpaste. You can't even wash your hands with soap. You got deadly shit in there.
Yeah, you got deadly shit in the soap. You got a long ass chemical name. You didn't know what that shit is.
Hey man, this society is set on us going against the Lord's laws, man. That's why when you go in Daniel chapter 7 and 25, it says that he shall think to change times and laws and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. This is what's wearing us out. This is what's causing us, making us ready to perish, man. Right here. This was making us sign cry. Right here. Because he wearing us the fuck out, forcing us to go against the Lord's laws, man. Or at least trying to manipulate us to do it. He's forcing you without necessarily forcing you.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, he put you in a position where you got to fucking go out. The fuck, yeah. Go ahead, huh?
Right. The First Maccabee 1:45, and it says, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple.
These were the sources. These were the things that we was required to do for the Lord to protect us. When we went to war for the Lord to deliver us. So they knew that. They like, as long as these people is in good hands with their power, we can't touch these motherfuckers. We need to figure out how to separate these motherfuckers from the power that they serve. If we can successfully do, and that's Psalms the 83rd chapter. That's when they got together with all those other nations. They was like, man, look, we can't do this shit by ourselves, man. We got to all put our differences aside. Elam, Ham, Ishmael. Y'all want to be these nigga slaves, or would y'all rather serve us?
You
know, we gonna do you a lot better than these Negroes gonna do you. You know? Go ahead. All right.
It says that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves.
But hold on, that's the point. Pollute the sanctuary and the holy people. Well, Esau pollute you motherfuckers right now.
I'm full of pollution right now.
By the millions. Esau polluting the hell out of you niggas, man. Okay? And guess what? We don't got no problem with it. Because guess what? All of you that's on their side are already marked for destruction, man. Okay? You're already marked for destruction. Okay? I'm gonna get this one to take us out on. The brother got on the comment board. Go ahead, huh?
All right. After verse 48, it says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances.
Oh man, that's what we done. It's to the point now to where you Israelites, y'all don't even know the ordinances no more.
Don't care.
They don't even know the ordinances. What ordinances? What ordinances is he talking about?
They don't know what it means.
Ordinance.
Yeah, what is that?
what ordinance? You know? And what we're going into is the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's what he changes. A man is what? Underneath the woman now. A man wants to be a woman now. A woman wants to be a man now. A woman runs the household. You know,
he did it. He did it.
I mean, everything that was upright is now upside down now. Literally, man. Go ahead.
I got one for you. It's Judah 5:5. It says, then said Achior, the captain of all the sons of Ammon, okay, let my Lord now hear a word from the mouth of thy servant, and I will declare unto thee the truth concerning this people. Talking about the Israelites, which dwelleth near thee and inhabiteth the hill countries, and there shall no lie come out of the mouth of thy servant. All right, now how to the point. All right, and it's a fucking Ammonite that knew this, man. It says, and while it's verse 17, and whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hateth iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast to the ground.
And we're in America. Because, I mean, originally it was for the northern kingdom, right? But Esau took that. Esau bogarted that bitch, man. Esau like, man, let me get that. Fuck all that. Let me get that. Fuck all that talking. Let me have that, you know. And he got that. And he talking shit. And he bold with it. Go ahead.
And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemy. But now are they returned to their power and are come up from the places where they were scattered.
And guess what? This is taking place right now. We're coming back into this truth, right? Coming back to the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why you don't see the people that turn back to the Lord, they don't get sick like you wicked motherfuckers.
I guess
They don't have those issues and problems. They don't have to get locked up over bullshit. Getting in drive-bys, motherfuckers shooting up their house, going back and forth with a damn nigga woman, you know, getting their shit keyed up, getting their windows bashed out. We don't have those kind of problems. And if you is having them kind of problems, you need to graduate, man. For real.
Get out that shit.
You need to graduate, brother, for real. That shit, you know, you niggas have those kind of problems. Have to look over your shoulder everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Niggas looking to kill you all the motherfucking time and all that shit. You know, worrying about a nigga smashing your old lady or trying to undermine another nigga to get hit. We don't have those problems. Having withdrawals from sipping on lean and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Battling, trying to stop killing our fucking self. Battling, trying to stop sucking on them damn cancer sticks, cigarettes and shit like that. We don't have those problems. Why is it a battle to stop killing yourself? Should that be a battle?
What's there to talk about?
So it be the small things that you naysayers overlook that we're blessed. And a lot of times us on this side take for granted. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have them problems that you fucking wicked motherfuckers have. Okay? I don't have a problem with having a modest, boring lifestyle. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do wickedness just to get off. Just to get off. I don't have to steal. I don't have to kill. I don't have to hate on my motherfucking brother, man. I don't have to take for my brother. Shine on my brother just to feel good about my motherfucking self. We don't have them fucking problems. That's what keeping the law, statutes, and commandments do for you, man. It turns you into a unit. It turns the nation of Israel into a unit, an unstoppable force, man. And Esau knows this. Okay? So he went to the point to where he said, I'm going to put some juice in you motherfuckers. So make sure your power, to separate you from your power, man. That's what that shit is, man. I got one to take us out on. Okay. Come on.
It says, and I possessed Jerusalem where the sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, where it was desolate. Right? That's the real point. It said, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. All right? So this is a fucking the lesser of the heathens knew this, man. So you don't think the elites know this?
What did it say? No, let us come up and what?
Yeah. It said, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
That's right.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by. He told them back up off them, man.
Right.
Let their Lord defend them.
That's their Lord defend them. That's a fresh one right there, bro. Matter of fact, I don't even really look. That one now kills this one, for real. Go ahead.
And it says, and their power before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. All right, so that's what Esau trying to avoid right now, man. And he ain't trying to get embarrassed. He ain't trying to get humbled. That's why he got to put you in a perfect situation to make sure he can say, "Oh, the Lord is against you." Man. All right,
right, bro. Beautiful. Hey, man. So you know, let's remember, this is our source, and guess what? The man that controls the narrative, according to Job 9:24, happens to be Esau. Right? He controls the narrative, the limited narrative in this world per se. So with that being said, it's nothing for him to make the men that are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing look crazy, look mad, look ignorant, look bad, look uncool, look boring. No one's listening to them. They control the narrative, so it's easy for him to make us look like the uncool guys and make them same niggas that we've been making an example of, make it be the next American fucking Idol, man. A nigga with a pink leather dress on.
Rainbow braids and shit.
With all different kind of tattoos and shit all in his eyes and his mouth and his nose, all his fucking crown, his scalp, tattoos all in the inside of his ears and shit. All the nigga earlobe got tattoos on it and shit like that. You know? That is who they put up there. But that is no different than Barabbas and Yahawah. We represent Yahawah. Y'all niggas represent Barabbas. Okay? Esau made Barabbas cool and made Yahawah uncool in the eyes of you wicked ass 2/3 out there, man. So that same generation that said free Barabbas, it's the same generation that's cheering on for this wicked ass society, man. That's cheering on for these wicked ass niggas to be leading your fucking sons and daughters, man, into a fucking ditch. Okay? So you got it. Take us out, brother.
So with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. We're gonna end it by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom, Baba Ball, Baba Ball, Yahawah, Yahawah.